Hi guys, I'm Miss Mary from the Missouri City Branch Library, and today Miss Tamika and I are doing a program for middle schoolers called Shake It to Make It. So it's going to be some of our favorite recipes where you're going to add ingredients to a bag, and then to complete it you're just going to give it a few shakes. So let's get started with the first one. So the first one I'm going to make today is called Puppy Chow. It's also known as Muddy Buddies. And guys, since you're in our website right now, you can click on attachments and you can get the recipes for everything, so you don't have to write down everything I'm going to tell you. But to make puppy chow, you're going to need a few ingredients and a few utensils as well. So the first thing you're going to want is some sort of Chex cereal. So it can be any type of Chex cereal you want, and also Crispex works really well, so you can use that too. So you're going to need a box of that. You are going to want some sort of chocolate chips. I like semi-sweet, but you could use, I guess, milk chocolate or dark chocolate or whatever you wanted. You're going to want some powdered sugar. You're going to need some creamy peanut butter. You're going to need 1/4 cup of butter, so that's half of a stick, guys. All right. And then vanilla. You're going to want a little bit of vanilla extract as well. I like to use like a great big bowl to measure out my cereal. But you don't have to. You can do it all in the bag if you want. You're gonna want some microwavable measuring cups. I've got 2 Pyrex cups right here. A spoon just for stirring all my stuff up. Let me show you what I've got. A spatula, because peanut butter is really sticky to get out. A good mixing spoon. And then just some measuring spoons for the vanilla, or you can just put a little vanilla in the cap and use that too if you don't want to use measuring spoons today. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do, get my big bowl here, is I'm gonna measure out 9 cups of cereal. Now the nice thing about this recipe, it's pretty forgiving. So unlike baking where you have to be super precise, you really don't have to be super precise in this. So this is about 2 cups. So I've got 1, and I've got 2, 3, so I'm up to 6 cups, 8, and then I'm gonna measure 1 more. And honestly, guys, I could dump this whole box in here and just add a little bit of all my other things, and that would work out too. All right, so I've got my cereal all measured out. I'm just gonna put that over here. So now we are gonna measure out some ingredients that we're gonna microwave together. So remember, I've got my 1/4 cup of butter. So we're just gonna put that in here. You can do this on the stove top too, but a microwave is just a really, really easy way to do this. All right, then we're gonna do 1/2 cup of peanut butter. So, I got a little cereal in here, but that's okay, because it's all gonna end up together. And like I said, not super crazy precise. Okay. Like I said, it's really sticky. Okay. Then we are going to add our chocolate chips. And we're going to do 1 cup. So that's half of this, because this is 2 cups. And I think that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in the microwave. And really the best way to do this is like on 30-second increments, because you don't want to fry it. You just want to melt it. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave, and every 30 seconds I'm going to pull it out, give it a good stir, and then put it back in. All right, guys, I'll see you in a minute, okay? Okay, guys, so I microwaved it. I gave it a good stir, so this is kind of be the consistency, what it's going to be like. Okay, so this is where your 2 grocery bags are going to come in. Now, full disclosure, you don't have to do it this way. You could do it in the bowl, but I think this way is really fun. And it's really fun to do if you're having like a pool party, to have it outside on the patio. And then when we're done, we just tear open the paper bag like on a table and everybody just eats from there. But in here, we're gonna end up pouring it back in the bowl so you guys can see it. And of course, that's another way that you can serve it. You can scoop it up that way. All right, guys, so I've got my 2 bags together. And I'm using 2 bags because once I add the powdered sugar, it's gonna help contain it because powdered sugar is gonna kind of poof all over the place. So, we're gonna take our cereal and we're gonna pour it into the bag. All right. Then, I'm going to take everything that I melted together and I am just gonna put it in the bag as well. I'm gonna use my spatula because I really, really like this and I don't want to lose any of it in the process. So now we're gonna take our spoon and we are gonna give it some stirs. See if you can see in there as I'm stirring it. Because what I want to do is I want to get that melted mixture all over the Czech cereal, because when I add the powdered sugar, that's going to be kind of like the glue that the powdered sugar is going to stick to. All right, make sure I don't have any on the bottom that's not, yeah, I've missed a spot, so we're gonna get over here. Make sure everything's got the chocolate and peanut butter on it. All right, guys, so kind of like this, okay? All right. So for powdered sugar, about 1.5 cups, which is about half a box, but again, feel free, if you like more powdered sugar, that's okay. So I'm just gonna dump a bunch of powdered sugar in here until I feel like I've got about half the box gone, a little bit more. Okay. So you can see now I've got the powdered sugar in. So then we're just gonna roll it up. And this is when we're gonna start shaking. So this is really fun to take outside and have people take turns shaking it. We're gonna kind of shake it like this and shake it like that. All right, so give me a minute to shake, okay? Give it a check and see how we're doing, okay? So we're gonna come have a look at it. All right, so I need to add more powdered sugar because these should be more white than this. So no problem. We are just gonna throw some more powdered sugar in. Like I said, I really like powdered sugar, so feel free if you like it. All right, we're gonna shake it. Let's do another check. Oh yeah, that looks awesome, guys. All right, we're gonna pour it out into the bowl. All right, guys. So we've made puppy chow. I hope you like it. I hope you find it's just as easy as I said it was. All right, guys, we're gonna do the next recipe. All right.
Hello, I'm Miss Tamika with the Missouri City Branch Library. Today we're going to be making ice cream in a bag. So what you need for that is a bag of ice, rock salt, pure vanilla extract, a tablespoon of sugar, half and half, measuring cups and measuring spoons. So we'll start. So first thing we're going to do is put the wet ingredients inside the bag. So it's a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, and then we need half a cup of the half and half. Which is about this much. Okay. Then once you do wet ingredients, you can add the dry ones. Okay, so this is a pre-measured tablespoon of sugar. So I'm just gonna add that to the bag. All right. Okay, and then you're going to make sure you squeeze all the air out of the bag and seal it, and then seal it in another bag. You also want to get all the air out, as much air out as you can. Seal it. Then you're going to take your gallon-sized bag and you're going to add your half a cup of rock salt and 5 to 6 cups of ice. All right, so you're going to add half a cup of rock salt. It's about that much. Into your gallon-sized bag. Add your smaller bag into the bag with the ice and rock salt. Want to make sure you seal it up. Then okay guys, we have the ice cream, so let me tell you what we had to do. And this is how it looks, but we ended up having to take the smaller bag out of the double bag and leaving it as a single bag, and then double bagging the bigger bag because the bag with the ice and the rock salt tore. So we had to double bag it, and then we had to add more ice and more rock salt. And we actually shook it for about 15 minutes instead of 10. So now we're gonna take a bite, see how it is. So this is how it looks. That's good. All right, kids, thank you.
All right, guys, so next we're gonna make trail mix. And this recipe is super adaptable. So if you don't like something, you can take it out. And if you wanted to add something like pretzels or a different type of food in there, that's really easy too. You could totally throw some pretzels or some craisins, anything you want. But what I've got here today, so I've got milk chocolate and peanut M&Ms, and honestly, it's because they were super sale and you had to buy 2 at the grocery store. It normally only asks you to supply 1 type of M&Ms, but you could do either one that you wanted. And then peanuts, so I have roasted and salted, or any mixed nut would work if you wanted to do that. Butterscotch chips, and then raisins. And if you don't like raisins, don't put them in, or you could try any other type of dried fruit that you wanted to, okay? This one is super, super simple, guys. You're just gonna need a little Ziploc baggie. And I have just got a kitchen soup spoon, and I'm just gonna go around and do a scoop of whatever I want. So let's see, I'm gonna start with the butterscotch chips. So let's put a scoop of those in. We've got the peanuts. And if you really like something, like I could put 2 or 3 scoops of peanuts in, right? Whatever I wanted. Okay, I think I'm gonna do peanut M&Ms because those are my favorite. Wish the spoon was bigger. All right, guys. And then we're gonna finish with some raisins. Like I said, this is super easy. And this would be great to pack if you were gonna go out to the day, to like go to the pool, or maybe you're going to the zoo, and then you've just got a little snack to take with you. All right, so I've got in here, and let's just give it a shake so it gets all mixed up. All right, guys, there you've got your trail mix. Hey, thanks for watching us today. So next week is gonna be origami with University Branch, so make sure you tune in for that. Bye, guys.